everyone, welcome to another episode of Dreaming Reef. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys the different types of feeds that I currently use to feed my tank. So as you guys know, I have a couple of different types of fishes, so I use different types of brands to cater to the different types of fish that I have. I use dry pellets and I use wet feeds as well. So the first product that I use to feed my Reef is the First Bite veggie pellets. The reason why I use the veggie pellets is because I have a couple of tanks and I always feed my tanks a lot. The pellets itself is quite moist, they sink really well in the water and my fishes just go really crazy over them. I like it a lot because it caters to my herbivore fishes and it really gets them to grow a lot fatter. So aside from using the veggie pellets, I'm using the TDO pellets as well. So the reason why I use the TDO pellets is because the TDO pellets is very high in protein and it's actually very suitable for all the omnivore fishes, as I like to buff my fish up and it keeps them really fat and healthy. So aside from feeding pellets to my fishes, I supplement my tanks with sea veggies as well. So the brand I'm using is the Julian Sprung sea veggies. They come in two different varieties, the purple seaweed and the green seaweed. It doesn't really matter which variety you use, my tanks love them both. They are very easy to feed, easy to clean, and herbivore fishes just love them a lot. Aside from giving dry feeds to my fishes, I do prepare a formulated wet feed as well. So inside this bottle here consists of mysis, brine stream, the Ocean Nutrition Formula 2 and the herbivore diet blend together. Add on a bit of garlic, the vitality and vitamin C. The last feed that I'm using for my reef is actually for corals. So I'm using the Reef. It doesn't really need any recommendations or any advertising. Reef is just really good for corals. It smells really strong and it's easy to use, easy to feed, and the response for the corals is actually really responding. Corals love them a lot. I get very good growth with all my corals by feeding Reef. So here's a segment of my fishes going crazy with the wet feed that I've prepared for them. So in this wet feed consists of mysis stream, brine stream. I've added product from Ocean Nutrition like the Formula 2, the herbivore diet, as well as Sea Camp's garlic, vitality and vitamin C. As you can see that all of my fishes are actually going really crazy with the wet feed. The KOT rest however only prefer mysis stream, while the other fishes will just eat anything that I've introduced into the system itself. So it's really good to feed your fishes with wet feed. I feed my tank every evening with the wet feed that I've prepared. It really helps a lot. All of my fishes are really healthy, really fat, and actually with the garlic and the wet feed, it actually provides them with a very strong immune system to help them fight all the diseases like white spots, etc. and etc. So about the end of the video, I'll give you guys a couple of updates on all my fishes in my system itself. So my tanks are going really well. All three of them is growing really strong, really fat, and they're really healthy. The next thing will be my pair of clownfish. So as usual, the male is still staying really near to the colony while the female is still roaming here and there. Next up will be my favorite leopard wrasse, the KOT wrasse. So for you guys who don't really know the KOT wrasse is a really hard fish to keep in captivity. I'm quite lucky to have a very healthy specimen. To get it feeding on mysis stream, it's been going really strong for the past 6 months for me. It's growing a little fatter month after another month. So hopefully the fish will thrive and will carry on to do well in my system itself. Next will be my favorite Anthias, the blotchy Anthias. It's quite adorable, it's really small, but for the past couple of months it's getting much more confident. It's swimming out a lot more to the main area of my tank itself. I name it Cheese as it looks like a little small cheese cube. Most of my corals are doing really well. the zoas that I've added onto the sand bed has really added a lot more colors on my sand bed itself. However, I have a interstellar mushroom that has been, due to highlight exposure, starting to bleach up a little. So I had to move it to a much more shadier spot, and after a couple of months it actually recovered. So as you can see, the whites is starting to loosen up, the orange is starting to come back a lot more. Next, I'll show you is one of my favorite Zoa, the one on the left. It's a very nice deep purple onto it. It really shimmers and it really shines really nicely in my Reef itself. So I've come to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video that I've done up for you guys so far. I hope you guys subscribe, and I hope to see you guys real soon again.